How are you? Have you done it?
Which is located at 6C Hajra Road. Today we are going to launch a unique privilege card for the sports fraternity. That is for the first time, I think, in Kolkata that a diagnosis center has thought of it. Today we have for the press meet we have Dr. Pronab Dasgupta. Everybody knows him. We have Dr.Ves, father of NEVIS, and I now call upon Mr. Arnab Dasgupta, who is Managing Director of NEVIS, to say something about NEVIS. Arnab.
Good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank everyone who have taken our time to come and be with us. আপনারা সবাই আজকে সময় নিয়ে আজকে এসেছেন। আচ্ছা। The idea of this program is to highlight that today sports luminaries who have represented the country, represented the state, represented even the district that they live and stay. These sports people today do not necessarily have the financial support and tied to that the medical care and attention that they deserve. We all know that one of the biggest challenges in healthcare is rising costs. Therefore, we are today unveiling a program where we are one number to reach out to for any sports person who has retired since playing days. Initially, with a criteria, the individual will be above 60 years of age. They can call us and we will guide them on their medical treatment in a manner, in a way which is financially feasible for them. The privilege card is being launched by the Diagnostic Center of ours, NEVIS. This privilege card will be available at our center, and anyone who comes to our center and explains their sporting background or with some sort of identity that they have represented the state or the district can avail of this card. And then we will, via this card, provide significant discounts on range of tests, range of investigations. Today, every privilege card has terms and conditions. You can use it once in a year, you need to accumulate points. We do not have any terms and conditions. It is a simple card, valid for 1 year and applicable for as many visits or as many times you reach out to us for any assistance we can provide. We are honored here today. As you can see, we have Dr.Ves, Mr. Pace with us. We will bring them into the press conference and the program in a little bit. I would like to now hand over the mic to Dr. Siddiqui, who will talk about this program a little bit, and also he has been part of our medical ecosystem, our diagnostic center, NEVIS. Dr. Siddiqui is a full-time consultant, physician cardiologist tied to city-renowned Ruby Hospital. He's also a visiting faculty professor at University of Cuba, Havana. So I would like Dr. Siddiqui to talk a little bit about the need of the hour to senior sports persons. Over to you, Dr. Siddiqui. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Arnab, for the kind introduction. And I really respect Mr. Pace, Dr. Ves, and Dr. Dasgupta. Actually, I am attached with NEVIS for a pretty long time, and I'm really happy that they have come out with this privilege card for the sports fraternity. Actually, what I mean to say that whatever sports you do, you have to be always fit. So what we are dealing with, I am working on it, mainly the early detection of any ailments, mainly the cardiovascular disease. As Arnab said, I am also attached as a visiting professor in the National Institute of Cardiology and Cardiovascular Surgery in the University of Havana, Cuba. Over there, the full treatment modality is totally different. They focus on the primary prevention, primordial prevention, and also the rehabilitation. Unfortunately, we are not that expertise over here, both in primary prevention and rehabilitation. So in this NEVIS clinic, what we are planned, we and Dr. Pronab, we plan to open a metabolic syndrome clinic and also obesity clinic and also a health wellness clinic where we will detect the early, the earlier detection, the better the treatment, the better longevity and the better the health. So we are mainly focusing on how to keep a person well and fit at minimized cost. So I'm really happy that they have come out with this privilege card and emphasizing mostly on the sports fraternity because a healthy nation is a wealthy nation, as we all know. And with that words, I won't take much of the time. I wish all the best to Dr. Pronab Dasgupta and with us. Thank you very much.
Young boy and I used to see him doing cycling in CCFC, He was a better footballer than tennis. So he'll have to tell us why he went from football to tennis. Arnab and Dr. Siddiqui. There is always a cause when you start something. God was very kind to me and my family. My wife Niti is here, has given me good practice and Bhavan Nami. I have met enough to look after myself and my family. Then I thought we should do something for sportsmen. I was always keen on sports. I played for Calcutta University, not at this level, then also president of East Bengal Club. I'm bhalo khelchi na, but don't worry, we'll give a chance next year. Okay, we'll try to beat Mohol Bagan next year. having said that, so I thought we should do something for sports. Recently, two great footballers died. I mean, naam bolte chahiye na, all of you know. And I found these two great footballers who played for East Bengal for years and years, and Mohol Bagan did not have money to get admitted in a nursing home. I got a phone call at 2 in the morning. The Pronab to help করতে পারবে আমি নার্সিং হোমে পয়সা দিতে পারবো না that hit me যে দাদা এত ভালো খেলেছে আমাদের জন্য they paid so much that we should do something for them. So me and my son sat down together one day and we decided with my wife and his wife, we should do something for sports. So we came up with this where beyond 60 we'll do whatever you want. Say for example, I get a phone call from Mr. X, say Gurpak Singh or anybody. আমার শরীর খারাপ. We got a number. We'll immediately contact, we'll go and do the blood test, whatever tests are necessary we'll do, no charges, very big discount. We'll try to admit them in hospitals. We'll try to tie up with hospitals so that we'll get a discount. With that view, we are trying to see what we can do. Now I know you're all waiting to make this here from this great man, so I'll stop my speech here. Thank you very much.
আরে দূর আর এবার ইনজেকশন হচ্ছে না তো
Thank you very much.
থ্যাংক ইউ
Just hold the card.
আজকে অডিও আসছে নি জাস্ট হোল্ড দ্য কার্ড আরে দূর জাস্ট হোল্ড দ্য কার্ড বাকি তো আমরা করি ভিডিওটা লুক দিস সাইড গিভ ইট টু লি লেফট সাইড
देखिए आपका फोन पे ले लेते
ओके थैंक यू
Thank you very much.
To thank all of you for being present here this afternoon. For me, it's not just a privilege but a real honor to support Dr. Pronab Dasgupta, who has been one of my heroes growing up, to support his family, Mrs. Dasgupta, to support Arnab. Dr. Pronab Dasgupta is not just a pillar of society in Kolkata, but he's always been a man to do good for people. Since ever I could remember when I was a young boy, my Baba and Doc worked together. They started a health checkup clinic together. And both of them, through Vital Medical Center, did annual checkups for corporates all through the city. It is such a privilege to be here to launch Ben Nevis, the family clinic, and also a diagnostic center. As Dr. Sadique said, I have a mitral valve prolapse, and hence my checkup, whether it was the pathology checkup, or whether it was the echocardiograph checkup, or whether it was the treadmill test, these three things I've had to do twice a year, every 6 months. I'm very pleased that Dr. Siddique actually talked about preventive medicine. Because mostly we find in our country, we only go to doctors once we have an ailment. We only go to the hospitals, we only go to the clinics, we only want to get a medical checkup done when we are actually got the problem already. But as a professional athlete, and also being the son of a professional athlete, an Olympic champion and a doctor of medicine, I was only privileged that in my house, my mother, Juliana, and my dad always looked at preventive medicine. Baba would create a lifestyle for me where twice a year I got my medical checkups done, whether it was the ENT test, whether it was the echocardiograph, whether it was the stress test, whether it was the blood work through the pathology lab. We always make sure that good health is primary. For me, I'm very interested to have further conversations with Dr. Siddique, with Arnab, and with Dr. Dasgupta, that through Ben Nevis Center, how we can create a healthier community. We also talked about obesity. We also talked about diabetes. We also talked about mental health issues. For me here, to see Ben Nevis having so many different things. We have an advanced pathology lab. We have a 4D ultrasound. We've got an echocardiography center. We've got an electrocardiogram center, the ECG, treadmill test, digital x-rays, special dental clinic, expert team of highly qualified doctors, but most importantly, it's the health package. In the health package, I so encourage every individual to do your medical checkups, not just once a year, but twice a year, so that you can actually have preventive medicine giving you a better quality of life rather than only go to the doctor when you have some ailment. For me, I find that it's really unique to see such great stalwarts, both in Dr.Ves, my Baba, both in Dr. Pronab Dasgupta, Dr. Siddique, who's done some wonderful work in Cuba, Havana, at the university there, to bring their expertise. And I think it's important for us youngsters, Arnab, where both you and I can actually take on the legacy that our families have created and carry that further, not just only on Hazara Road in Kolkata, but I would like to take that throughout the country. For me, I find that sometimes we're born into legacy. The important part is to recognize that and carry that further. Our fathers have created the benchmark so high that sometimes it looks so high that it's tough to surmount. But I think that through the support that we have in our homes, in our families, if we two youngsters can take this legacy that we've been born into and look at great quality work with Dr. Sadique and other experts in the medical field and carry that forward throughout the country. So, with that being said, I know that Dr. Pronab Dasgupta has been integrated in sports medicine. I know that he's been integrated through East Bengal. I know that he's run a phenomenal job there, whether they're in the top of the league now or not. Just the fact that we have such great legacy with wonderful heroes like this. I think that this special, heartfelt work that he's doing through his field of medicine and through sports medicine. Yes, a lot of the baby boomers like Gurbak's uncle, like Baba, who are elder statesmen. But to actually do what a wonderful job the Dasgupta family has done, to give elderly sporting athletes a privileged card to be able to go in and get their medical checkups done. To me, that is such a wonderful gesture, and I'd like to honor you and say thank you so much for being such a great human being and continually making a difference in our community. That being said, it's wonderful to be back in Kolkata and support such a great cause. I'm spending more and more time here with my mom and with my dad. and enjoying my quality of time in Kolkata because it's truly the city of joy. I just moved back about 3.5 months ago, and I'm looking to spend much more time in Kolkata here and make a difference to the community. So thank you to every single one of you who have come here to support this wonderful Ben Nevis Family Diagnostic Center and Family Clinic. And I look forward to interacting with you later this evening in the Q&A and in the interactions that we have this evening. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless.
Baba, Dad, Spirit,
না
কোথায় তুমি